Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here with Elizabeth Scenes and Scents and my consultant website, waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us. And today I have my weekly What I've Been Warming video for you. And I just want to put a little bug in your ear that on Friday, my dear husband of almost 22 years has agreed to come on as a special guest on my channel. And I honestly don't think that you're going to want to miss it, guys. So maybe tune in again on Friday to see what he's up to. Anyway, so I have a whole bunch of bars here that I've been warming through, and some of it my daughters have been warming through within the last week. So let's start out with Olaf Warm Hugs. So it is the very last day of January, and these should be the very last wintry bars that we have been getting through. And Olaf Warm Hugs is super, super light. So my daughter had this in a mini warmer in her room. And this is quite an old bar now because the name change hasn't taken place. This is Eskimo Kiss, which is now Polar Bear Hug. She had this one in her regular size warmer. So Olaf Warm Hugs is just really light, wintry, a little bit Christmassy, kind of a kiss of mint and lots of happy winter air and vanilla. And then Eskimo Kiss, now Polar Bear Hug, is more jam and caramelized brown sugar and this wonderful blackberry note, and together they made the most wonderful mix in her room. So those are done now, and I tried for the first time the bar that I ordered a while ago, Up, Air of Adventure. Now, this one was just okay for me. I was hoping it was going to be a little better. It's just sort of fresh, and you get apple and a little bit of sort of a watery note, and you know, it's okay. I'll probably end up mixing it with something like Apple Teeny Splash to bring it up a little bit, but performance was pretty good on that. And then I was digging around in my collection and found an older bar that I have not warmed in quite a while. I threw in 2 cubes of an old Bring Back My Bar. This is Quiet Grove, which is hard to read on here. And this one has definitely discolored. It's not supposed to be medium weird army green. And this is kind of astringent. I don't even remember the specific notes of this. It's got a little bit of kind of a sandalwood smell, not like the perfumey part, but more the astringent part of sandalwood. And, you know, I think it was better when it was fresh, so I need to get through this because it may have slightly turned, and that doesn't happen very often to me with Scentsy, but this one needs to be used up. Okay, and then after that, what am I warming today? Like, this is for today. I've got a whole pile here, but I put in World Traveler, which I am loving. If you like cologne-y masculine scents, this one's not too sharp, it's not too heavy, it's not too light, it's like perfect for me. And it has kind of berries and oak, and it's not too assertive, and it just makes your house smell wonderfully sophisticated. So this one's definitely a winner for me. This was from the Bring Back My Bar for this month. And then in some other warmers, I had Midnight Fig going, and I still do, and it's so nice. It's just, this has a richness where the oak is a little bit sharp, the fig is super mellow and deep, and oh man, those two together in the house were amazing. And then another one that I've been warming is Satin Sheets. Now this one I can only do a little bit of at a time because it's kind of got this powerful sweetness to it. But it's so good. It's vanilla and sandalwood, so those are all kind of going at the same time in different places, and I have been loving it. So, all right, after that, this bar was giving me some trouble with throat. Aussie Plum. This was a Bring Back My Bar exclusive. I do have it in my club at the moment. And what I was wondering, so nice, is that there's plum and I think pomegranate and vanilla in here. I wondered if I mixed it, if it would help it out, and it did. So a cube of Simply Vanilla to a cube of the Aussie Plum made it so it was more of a medium throw rather than a medium light. I got something out of it in my front room. I put a cube of each of these in one warmer and then did the same thing in another warmer, and I got a very nice, creamy, plummy kind of berry smell, and it was fantastic. So I would really recommend this mix. Okay, and then after that, I was just having a day where I wanted sweet and syrupy, and honestly, I think my bar is MIA, but I know that I melted sugared strawberry because I mixed it with sugar cookie, and it ended up being this great kitchen smell that was almost like a strawberry shortcake, so I apologize that I don't have the bar, but it was a wonderful Saturday full of sugared strawberry and sugar cookie. And then I only used a little bit, like I was whacking up some cubes and mixing, and so you don't need much to sweeten up something that's already as sweet as sugared strawberry. Okay, another day we were melting Black Raspberry Vanilla. Now this one is just a classic, it's a standard. I think it's literally Scentsy's all-time best-selling scent. It's the scent that should offend no one, and it's just got a nice medium throw. And because the black raspberry is very deep and the vanilla is very rounded, it's a good performer, and it's just pleasant. Okay, now after that, I've got, my daughter was working on the Lisa Roberry Homecoming Mix. So she was doing this in her room. Neither of us are in love with the Vanilla Waves note. So honestly, I would prefer just to mix these two to give you a nice like lemon sugar cookie. So Squeeze the Day is wonderful all by itself or mixed with pretty much anything sweet and bakery. It's just this great light tart lemon. It's nice and strong. So mixing it with Vanilla Waves, which honestly Vanilla Waves is my least favorite vanilla smell that Scentsy makes. This one has this note that I just think is weird. It must be like the seaside caramel, and they're trying to maybe almost get like a saltiness from the ocean. All I ever smell is the strawberry shortcake doll named, I think, Angel Food Cake. And most of those dolls I love reminiscing in a bar. Not this one, it's just weird. Anyway, so after that, yes, we were melting some sweet too. So I've got Pink Haze. Now Pink Haze has grown so much on Scent Appeal for me in the last couple months. The nectarine, the sweet berries, the marshmallow vanilla fondant, it's just yummy. So I really, really would recommend this if you haven't tried any of those pink sweet berry smells. Really nice. Okay, and then my daughter she finished her cotton candy cookie. She loves cotton candy cookie. It's super sweet. It's got a little bit of, almost like, it's cookie, but it's a very light sugar cookie. It's not like, it doesn't have that deep golden brown that some sugar cookies have. And it's got that little bit of cotton candy, obviously, and a little bit of raspberry. And she just thinks it's fantastic. February 3rd, so in just a couple days, we will know what the June Bring Back My Bars are going to be. And this was in the top 25 quite a bit. So if it comes back, we will either get more or I will put this in the club for her because it's one of her top 5. Okay, and then last but not least, we have February's Scent of the Month, and I did a little short video last week on this by itself. Now this is a very astringent bar. I do like it, but it's definitely one you gotta be in the mood for. It reminds me a little bit of White Tea and Cactus now that I've had some time to melt, and also Aloe Water and Cucumber. It's not as pickly as White Tea and Cactus, and it's not as mellow as Aloe Water and Cucumber. So do I like it? Yes. Is it a nice smell? Yes. Unfortunately, my husband came in when I was melting this, and his exact words were, "What stinks in here?" So that's not a good sign. So I wanted to try to knock down that little bit of astringency because there is peony in the notes. So I put it with Simply Rose. I loved it. So I did half a cube of the Simply Rose, which is just rose. It's like rose, and 1 cube of this. Put that mix in a couple different warmers, and I thought it was a lovely springtime, like fresh floral smell, but I think this is one that you're going to have to like as like you like the category of those very fresh, very sharp springtime scents. So that's what I've been getting through in the last week or so, and I hope that you guys have a fantastic day, and again, come back on Friday and meet my husband. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.